Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Yes.
Where is my? Huh. Oh yeah, that was pushed out, wasn't it? Which means manage audio. La 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 la. Something is just give me a little minute.
And I'll look at Peter and be like, "You'll join me for this, right?"
I'll just flag.
Certainly.
Might as well.
Um, sorry, just need to.
That's my 30 hit.
Well, you're not there.
Get wrecked.
If they start fighting, I should hear it though.
You are on
Turns
the
around, shoots.
you're at the outer edge of the village.
I will have you know, I am about, let me see,
Like, if you
7
teach-
meters away.
That's not how it works.
I know.
Almost done, because again, for some apparent reason, some of my songs or musics are just thrown out of the list, and I don't know why. Just gonna really quickly download this and re-upload where necessary.
I really need to start making charismatic characters.
Well, yeah,
fuck that
that's the
shit.
advantage. The thing about being charismatic isn't
Oh
just
wait.
like you. For example, your character is visually intimidating, right? So that's understandable. It's what your character is, but that does not mean that you can translate that visual intimidation correctly.
You should say it differently, Isaac. His character is repulsive. Not intimidating, just repulsive.
Mm-hmm.
Which can be intimidating, but not in this case.
They'd rather kill me than run away from me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's put that there.
So did I cut off his leg? Or
We will do so in a minute. Let me just open this, and we'll do it in a
Let's
second.
go.
So first of all,
Where is this from?
Here lies Cux, died in a town brawl.
Oh, that hits. And that is a 9.
do I
plus...
get a sneak attack on that as well?
No, because you do not have advantage, and you do not have an ally that is within 5 feet of that target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Well-
needs to be next to that target. And
It
maybe
was a
you even,
surprise
I think.
attack, though, wasn't it, technically? Because he threw it before they
The
knew it was
surprise
gonna happen.
attack implies that the person in question did not expect combat. These ones did, knowing that there is a guard there.
Oh
Right,
yeah, and
that's-
it was on him in the middle because I didn't like him.
Oh, the one in the middle? Okay,
Yeah.
so that is a...
Mhm.
where's the 2 coming from?
Huh? What? The
I don't
plus
understand
2?
where the 1d4 is coming from. You rolled 1d4 plus... Oh, that's because the other one was a crit. Okay, that's what... So the plus 2 doesn't count, by the way. It's just a 9. So you deal 9 damage as you throw one to his knees, and he's got like... Oh, that's like... Oh, what the hell? It's like... Jesus, fuck. Just murder the little fucking dog. And then, yeah, you can... You know...
Come at me, pointy ears.
And then you can roll your initiatives. Don't forget to target your character before you roll initiative.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Are we going in, boys?
Go in hand-to-hand combat.
Wish I was there.
By the way, for reference, Isaac, at what point is Charles now? Like with the checkups?
Oh, you. Let's just say once this combat initiates, both Sabine and you are done with your stuff. And Asuka just left the room after desecrating, obviously, the parents. Peter, it is your turn.
Okay,
Zolp is doing Zolp things.
I'll do. Peter will do Peter things. That means mage armor. Now I need to get my buffs up.
Oh.
So that's mage armor blade song. And I'll go over here.
All right. Skux, what do you do?
I will run over here,
All right.
and then I will non-lethally stab the bastard.
Oh.
You're going to lethally stab the bastard.
Non-lethally. stab the
Non-lethally.
bastard.
All right, we'll see how that goes.
I don't want any one of them dead yet. I'll tie them up and then poison them, and then they'll be dead.
First you hit.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
that misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I have a second attack.
Yeah, that is true. That misses too, unfortunately.
Good job.
You got a +8 on that.
This dude has -2 in charismas, fails 4 to 5 intimidations in a row, goes to do 2 attacks.
I'm just gonna go to bed. Bye, guys. Good night. Nice playing with you.
But maybe it's just to get all the bad stuff out of the way, you know. Speaking of bad stuff, well, this ruffian over here will actually move around like this and try to, with advantage, multi-attack our little wizard over there with his far too high AC. Short sword attacked twice at advantage.
Go ahead.
That's a 20 and a that's a 23 because of advantage. The one roll and the second one is a 19.
I'll get hit by the first one.
By the first one. Okay. So then that goes to whoops, that was public, sorry. That's 3 damage.
That's nothing! The fuck are they fighting with?
Short swords was it? Yeah, short swords. Then the second one is the one in front of both of you. He is going to actually double strike Skux with a short sword, non-advantaged. So that's a 12 and a 20.
One hit.
Okay, what? Oh, they don't. God damn it! Why is it public again? Okay, take 8 piercing damage. All right, and then the third one is going to move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 behind Skux. It's going to, with advantage, strike twice. That's a 19 and a 12.
One hit.
Okay. Oh, come on. Why is this not staying in Whispered? Whatever, take 5 piercing damage. Peter, it is your turn.
Booming blade. Fuck that guy.
Which one?
This guy.
This guy. Okay. Roll for Booming Blade.
That's a 13 hit.
That misses.
Oof.
It hits one of the children instead.
Collateral damage.
Is gone.
Can I hear the booming blade?
It's very loud.
It actually, yes. But here's the thing, like I said, a turn in combat is 6 seconds. If you want to go from the edge of that village to the center, it's gonna take you a while. But let's just say that everybody almost hears it, maybe even Asuka for a little bit.
Yeah,
Because-
well, guards will probably hear as well then.
Let me see.
No,
what
the gods don't give a shit.
True.
Peter
I can post
Booming
it.
Blade is but how much sound does that make, and how far does that make?
Oh
Was
god,
making a
rules on
melee
sound
attack?
traveling, let's go.
Booming energy, but the energy is booming, but it doesn't mean that it makes sound that far.
As written, Booming Blade doesn't make any more noise than a normal attack.
Alright, I don't hear it. You guys are fucked.
So you're making noise.
I mean,
Yeah.
as I'm
I think you're talking about Thunderclap when it's about 300.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
in that case, I'll use my bonus action to disengage and move over here.
All right, that is a very smart move. Scott,
I will hit the guy in between
with
us.
advantage, murder his balls. I mean, him.
That is balls.
Now I will.
24.
Offspring.
And then we'll do
Yeah.
this. And then we'll do this.
Yep. So here's the thing. I did it also with the other group. If you as players also want a system like that, when you get a target to 1 HP, you can already decide whether you want them to immediately go to 0 with like RP-ish actions, or you want to, like you said, non-lethally knock them out.
I
Because
want to
you
just
managed to put this one on 1 HP.
yeah, I want to spin my sword and knock him out with the handle.
Okay, so that's how just that's what you do with the attack itself. How do you get to that point? Try to get
He-
into it.
He gets distracted by Peter and follow Peter.
Yes, that's
And
it. Go.
then I'll just grab him on the tie and like jump up to his head level and then just smash my blade into his skull.
Awesome. That's it. That's what I love about it. Yes, so you smash your head like you hear like almost a cracking sound. Add to it as Peter is just doing as a distraction. This guy's like, oh bugger, ugh, and then
And then
falls
I'll
to the.
spin around and stab the other guy with my dagger.
Nice. All right, you go for it. That hits.
Oh, thank God.
All right, that's another 6 piercing damage. It's like, Jesus hell, this dog bites.
Voff.
All right. So then, sorry, is that your turn, Skux, or are you doing anything else?
Yeah, that was my turn.
All right, then this one will move over here.
Actually,
Oh, sorry.
ah! No, I'm not.
Just
That's an
that
action.
requires an action. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I
Which is
know, I'm
correct.
not.
Just- he's going to short sword you twice. Normal roll. He's not directly behind you. So that's a 7
Miss.
and a 13.
Miss.
All right.
I Nemo that shit.
This one is unconscious. So one goes. And the one in front of you is going to step one over there and attack you twice with advantage.
God damn it.
So that's an 18 and a 14.
One hit.
All right. The 18 probably hits. Then, goddamn fucking. Fine, take 5.
Yeah, I'm taking 5.
All right, Peter, Mr. Dancey-Majig.
Dancing magic. Okay, I'll go over here. And once more, I'll go with Booming Blade.
All right, Romy, that's an natural 20. All right, how do you murder this one? Because that won't knock him out non-lethally.
Blast him into pieces.
I don't wanna kill him for the love of God.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Let's
if
see
you
the damage. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see the. Oh well, that definitely murders him. Sneak attack is an optional bonus damage, so you're not obligated to do that. But I will already tell you that this guy is on 7 HP left. So you do 7 plus 12, and that's not even with your extra basic attack hit.
That's right, you're correct. That would be
So, yeah.
2d4, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the yeah. That's
With +4 on one of that. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think he's dead.
That's a lot of damage.
Peter would be going with the pommel of the dagger, if there is one. into the temple, and I think he went with too much strength.
Yeah.
He
All
blew his
right.
brain out the other ear.
So as you strike him with your booming blades, the energies, you think to use the blunt edge of your weapon, but the booming energies also affect the blunt end of the weapon, and they vibrate on the guy's skull, and you actually probably think that the guy's brain exploded from the inside.
Bleeding from
So
his eyes
it goes
and
like,
nose.
and then you see like blood coming out of the ears and the eyes, and then he goes on his knees and falls down. It's like, bloody hell! The other one screams as you murder the other guy. This one isn't dead. This one's unconscious.
I look a bit in horror and then, oh fuck, and then move over here.
I don't. Just, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yes, sure, yes. Okay, you did. Skux.
Right next
I'll
to
give
this
the
house.
most shit-eating grin ever to to the pointy ears.
Then he's like going behind and looking at you. All right, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. As you would actually hit him, and that's exactly his HP. So
I'll stomp his knee so he falls down to my level, and I'll
Yeah.
smash the pommel into his head.
all right, okay, that definitely works. You'll have to try and stabilize him because he's at 0 HP. But yeah, he's on the floor. The bash actually did do a head wound, so that's bleeding out a little bit. But yeah, combat is over.
Did I stabilize him?
Oh, yes, you did. The
nice.
stabilization for me is a 10 or more for medicine, depending on how hard the wound is. But since you just put him on normal 0 HP, then it's not that intense. All right, so now you have 2 unconscious stabilized, you know, thugs, and 1 who has a brain milkshake.
So Skax,
Yeah. Do you happen to have a rope?
yes I do, but also I didn't mean to kill that guy.
You did great.
Yeah, say that to the guard.
That's what I will do.
In any case, let's just say that the entire fight, although there was not too much sound of a booming blade, did perpetuate towards the guard portion. Sabine, you did hear this happening. If you want, you can approach this group just as they finish fighting together with the guards.
I would probably do that. Yes.
And once the troop of guards come, they'll see us half burying the one guy.
Half burying the really? Yes.
In the fucking
No, I'm
sandbox.
In the sandbox, in the children's sandbox.
Yeah, in the children's sandbox. Where else?
Then suddenly a child comes
go.
home. Mommy, look, I got an eyeball.
Fucking love it.
All right. But in all seriousness, the guards approach, and together with Sabine and Tone is like, what is the meaning of this? And they see you currently roping in the 2. They see the one who's bleeding out from whatever hole his head has, and well, they're expecting a response.
They were talking about killing
were
the
talking
green
shit.
bands, so I took care of them. We took care of them. By the way, that guy, that's his fault, not mine.
Yeah, that was. Thank
Yeah.
you, Skax. That was one casualty, unfortunately.
I think Skux is still mad at you because you let a thing explode next to his head last time. So
Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten that.
you did. That's all right. The guards look a little bit intently, and then they take a deep breath and every goddamn week. All right, clean him up, guys. Take him up, and then they get closer to the 2 that are unconscious. They holster them up. They put them over their shoulders, these and up. Take the take the expired one to the graveyard. It says, and
Expired one. What the
Well, look, the thing, he doesn't have a brain anymore, so he doesn't become a zombie.
Nah, in any case, the guard before they leave look at Skux. I suppose you are the current guard. Wait, weren't there any more? Are you the only one guarding?
Does it seem like I need more?
Well, seeing as how beat up you are, maybe.
I'm
'Cause
on
you
half
are-
health, mate.
That's being beat up, translated. Losing HP. So here's the thing. That's the difference between, for example, you stub your toe somewhere, you don't lose an HP or something. It still hurts. But being run through with multiple swords hits means you have a decent amount of wounds on you, so you're worse for wear at half HP.
Nothing a little sleepy won't cure.
I suppose so. In any case, uh, I will relieve you of your duty for now. Then, did you receive a preliminary copper coin?
I received one, yes.
All right, give,
I'll hand him the copper coin.
and you receive a platinum coin instead.
Alright.
All right. You see this all happening, Sabine? Anything to add?
Holy shit, his brain is coming out of his ears. He
And
shouldn't
actually-
have messed with Skux. Skux is the real man here. If he attacked Skux, he had what is coming for him.
All the guards look at you and then look at Skux, and they're like questioning what weird relationship is happening here. They just shrug and just take the people to the presumed prison and the other one to his eternal burial ground.
And then I hold my hand up for one high five to Skux.
Who is like 2 hands below you, but okay.
Is he gonna do it?
I'll just
He's gonna
look
leave
at
you
you
hanging.
questionable.
Skux is 2 hands beneath
I can
you, and you're
still
doing
do a low one.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, he's leaving me hanging. Wow. You swine.
All right, Charles. At the same time as well, if you wish to, you can approach the center or whatever you wish to do after your rounds.
I'll just approach the center and I see a bag being carried off towards the graveyard and 2 others being lifted on shoulders. I don't actually know what's going on.
No,
Well,
you don't.
except for that,
But you do see familiar faces there.
Yes. As I like wave to the guys, I see Skux bleeding profusely.
Well, bleeding. He does have some open wounds, but these wounds are not very hard bleeding. It's just, flesh wounds. They'll stop bleeding at a point.
Okay, I hurry towards Skux to say, "Are you all right?
Just
Right
another
here.
Monday.
Do you need some medical care?"
I'm fine.
If you say so.
It's just a flesh wound. All right.
That will be it.
I'm going to just ask all 4 of you what you would like to do now. Do you wish to RP? Do you wish to move somewhere? Then we're going to change scene to Zolp. Because now it's about 4 in the afternoon. So let's just say that at this point Zolp is finished fixing the amulet, was it? That's what you were trying to fix?
Yeah, I was going to do the amulet first and then the gloves afterwards.
Yeah. What did we agree on? Was it 4 hours per or 8 hours per?
I think it was 4 hours per, but my memory isn't so great, so.
Let me take a look up again while this happens. But at this point, just decide where you want your character to do or where you want to go. If you want your character to go somewhere, RP it a little bit and place your character at the designated position. And other ones, otherwise, RP to your heart's content.
As I hold my list with all the houses I went through, I slowly walk towards the healer's house and give a pity look to all the people that are lined outside, dying and coughing and stuff.
They should.
That was
And before I part with Skux, I toss him the coin that I got from the guard and tell him, just get the money, it doesn't matter. And then I'll make my way to Flora.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm
need
being
to
relieved
kill
of my
Asuka.
duty.
Okay.
Is Edge already with me now?
Okay, so according to make an amulet of health, which you are currently fixing, it would take 8 hours per 25 gold of worth.
Oh
And a
boy.
minor amulet costs 4,000. That would mean that it would take 32,000 hours to
What?
make one.
Can we homebrew that a little bit,
You
Isaac?
better
We
start
will-
working.
I'm
We-
not making it. I'm fixing it as well.
Yeah,
so
that's what I. Yeah. Which and fixing it would take 4 hours per 25, which means half of
Oh,
it. Which means
damn.
you're going to have to sit 16,000 hours in silence for a minor, which we're going to homebrew. So
Zol would
give-
happily do that. Don't worry. Zol will just sit there all day.
All right.
Lamau.
Just give me a little time. Um. Okay. Let's just make it 8 hours for this one, and we'll see how we'll homebrew it for the other ones. All right.
Okay.
So currently you started at about 10 to 11. Let's just take 10 for ease. Now it's 4, which means 6 hours have passed. So you still have 2 hours of work to fix it.
Okay.
All right. So Peter and Skux went to coin in their coins. Charles went to the healer's house to finish off his quest and receive one. Sabine, you still have a coin.
No, I gave it to Skux.
Oh, you gave it to Skux.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Did
I
you
have
also
to
give him your
find-
scroll?
I gave him whichever basically declares that
Alright.
I did it.
Okay.
However you did handle that,
Um,
sorry.
Because Charles didn't have any screen time yet. Let's start with Charles. So Charles, you approach the healer's house. What do you do?
I go over to the receptionist and I hand over the scroll.
All right, you see it's Nurse Joy who is currently at the
Oh my.
head, doing this. Hello, Dr. Charles. Welcome back. How were your checkup rounds?
Hello, Nurse Joy. Come on, don't laugh.
I'm looking at you very intently, Charles. Don't fuck this up.
Hello, Nurse Joy. I went to the houses and fortunately, thank the Lord, they are all healthy and in perfect condition. Well, apart from a few colds, but that's nothing related to the disease.
All right. Roll me a deception check.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Deception. Come on.
But with advantage because they actually do believe you're doctor of higher stature, so you have some more sway.
Let's
Whoa.
go.
You rolled 2 natural 20s.
Oh,
Well, there goes your luck, that's for sure. She smiles brightly. Is like, that's wonderful. Oh, it's so good to have another doctor here helping the people. It's it takes a lot of work away from Dr. Mayor Xenos even. This will be great. All right. She takes the papers that you filled out. She takes your scroll and writes a letter of. She marks it as complete and gives you a platinum coin as well.
Okay. Thank you kindly, Nurse Joy. I will now move back to the mayor's house unless you have something else you wish of me.
And not immediately, but tomorrow it would be wonderful if you could accompany Dr. Xenos again on more rounds. Yes.
All right, I will look into that.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Yes, and you good luck with your work. And I leave the building.
All right. Sabine, you approach the secluded house. What do you do?
First thing, I'll knock on the door, of course, because, well, it's probably locked.
Well, you knock on the door. Currently, Asuka is the only one outside of the room because he just pilfered and desecrated a left alone place.
Yeah, but Edge doesn't know that.
No,
Okay.
but
No, of
Flora
course.
should hear the knocking still, right?
Oh yeah,
Um,
Flora. Well,
I mean,
depends.
I have no reason to not open for Edge, so
Well, you're closer, Asuka, so I would suppose, unless you allow, unless you want to call Flora to do it for you.
no, I'll go. I mean, I'm the one who had the guard duty, so I'll
That is
go
true.
over to the door and peek through with a suspicious look to see
Right.
who's there.
You see the door open, but you actually don't see anybody like in front of it, Sabine. But as you then look down, you actually see like the halfling at the little like opening of the door, looking intently at you with one eye.
Oh, you.
As soon as I see it, Sabine, I close the door again. I do that.
I call for Flora.
Okay,
Come on,
you loudly do call for Flora. You hear some like feet stepping sounds going down the stairs, like uneven steps, and then you hear like a chair being like pushed like very slowly.
Mhm.
Then you hear like clicking sounds, and then again you hear the chair being pushed down again, and then the door flies open, and a little ball of sunshine jumps at you.
Very good. I pat her on the head, and then, while she goes down again, in hand signs, I signal to her, did he behave?
And then she, in very quick hand signs, but you feel just like, yeah, she was pretty cool. She taught me how to sneak and how to go around, and then also we played some hide and seek, and then we also
Oh
did,
yeah.
and so forth and so forth.
I give Suka a glare, and then step inside.
It's like, and then she keeps hand signing, and I really want to learn how to be sneaky once more, and so forth and so forth. She's like, she can't even contain herself.
Yeah, I can
Hell yeah.
teach you. I have a little bit of hiding
Taker.
skills.
You're fired.
My man over here, I have a plus 18 in sneak.
What? Plus 18.
And I'm
Yes.
invisible in darkness.
Wait, show me.
He is. Show him the skill. Make him
Hold up.
suffer.
Plus 18 and sneak.
I have
Oh, how is that allowed?
this
I want
one,
a plus 18 and sneak.
and I have
Plus 10
This
bonus to
one.
dexterity. Wow.
and hold
Lame.
on. I mean, I can show you the last one too. Where is it?
I mean, you have to cost that shit.
It's instant. And because it's funny, I'm invisible to anything in the darkness. Yes, I can definitely show her how to sneak Asuka. Yes.
Just
Hey,
magic.
hey,
Magic
Suka.
is lame.
Suka. Hey, Suka.
Yeah.
Now, let us continue. All right, what do? At this point, Flora is still like very enthusiastically
Yes.
signing to you what and how everything happened to her knowledge. She does then, just as she's explaining everything, like Sammy is actually coming down the stairs, a little bit like hearing all the commotion. Is like, "Ugh. Oh, you're here. Hi."
So
She's looking at you.
No, I wave to Sammy and I'm like, oh, it's sleepyhead. It's afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just tired. Learning all that sign language is draining.
Yeah, I can understand that. How's it going for you guys here? I've been a little bit busy over the last few days with being knocked out, being possessed, and then had work pushed on me.
He looks. Then Flora stops a little bit. How are you feeling?
Right now it seems fine, but who knows? I don't really understand it. I think they're still wanting to do some tests on this.
Oh, okay. As long as you're okay, she writes. And Sammy is like, I suppose. Then he looks like, okay, who let the door open?
Who let the door open? Well, it wasn't me, I can tell you.
What door?
Flora just like goes a bit red, is like, sorry, and she signs and she goes to close the door.
Oh, which door are we talking about? The one from which Asuka
The
stole?
entrance.
Ah, come on. The other
Oh
one
no,
should
the other
also.
one, the other
You
one
haven't
upstairs.
been upstairs, Edge. You can't know that shit.
uh, so Asuka, no, the door is closed and whatnot, so
Yeah,
nobody
none
knows.
of you know that shit, not even the
Um,
kids.
So she then closes the front door and locks it and whatnot, and she sits down by Sabine and looks at Asuka and then signs, "When are we gonna play hide and seek again?"
Oh, you guys are playing hide and seek.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
what I signed last time. She says to you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, then she shows you like this is hide and seek, hide and seek.
I
She
get
signs.
it. I mean, we can play it. I have a few tricks to make you win if you want.
And then she's like, if she could squeal, she'd be like, awesome. It's like, oh, really gonna play hide and seek again? Let's play something else.
Like
That's
what?
what Sammy said. I don't know, anything else.
I sigh, playtime's over, and I leave the room because I don't want to be in this anymore.
Well,
Okay.
you still need to be in the house for a little bit.
Well,
Until...
I'll stay in the house, but I don't. I'll even be in the room, but I'll be like on the side.
Yeah,
I don't
because
want to
Sammy's the one
play.
who needs to give you the coin. By the way, he's the one who you need to finish
I'll
off the
steal
quest.
his coin.
All right. Then what does Sabine do?
I mean, if Flora wanted to do it, I would probably let her. Like, I don't really care about Sammy.
Damn.
I mean, he's her friend, and he's just there. Like,
Wow, rude.
He exists.
bitch, you don't talk.
We steal from them.
What?
No, he's not unloved. It's just like if one says left and Flora says right, we go right.
No.
Okay, and so she signs, and then what do we play? And then they both look at you, Sabine.
Fuck. What do kids play? What do I have in my inventory? Hold on.
Play with dolls and shit.
I have a shovel.
Yeah, bury them.
I don't really have any fun things. I guess I could teach Flora how to sneak. Like, just
I
show
already
her
taught
some
her.
tricks.
Then it's like, then she signs. We could play with your toys. She said at Sammy. It's like, and then he tells like, I don't wanna. And she's like, why? It's like, cause I just have them, but they're not for playing. It's like, why? Because I said so. Why? And then she keeps continuously asking again the why and the why. Because I don't want them to be. I don't want you to like break them or anything. It's like, why?
What toys is it?
They're just plushies.
I mean, you could show them to us at least. Like, see what it is. And then we can at least show Flora what it is. And then we can explain to her why they shouldn't be broken. Or if they can even break.
Well, it's not about breaking. It's just I don't want anything to happen to them.
Do they have any special meaning to you?
My mom gave them to me.
There's only 2, by the way.
Alright, you stole one of... Oh yeah, I forgot. You even stole a teddy bear from him.
Hey, it was not 20.
I mean, I already said it. Do you want to show it to us?
I guess, sure.
Super.
And then he just goes upstairs to go and get the toys. While he's going upstairs, do you want to say anything with Flora or?
I update her that I had to basically show some rookies out there how to make traps and that they actually listened to me and that I was surprised.
Really? Oh wow, that's cool. Did you hit them? She says in sign language.
Yeah, I smirk at her and said I shot at her right past his head, and then they paid attention.
And then she says, "Cool."
Cool
And,
indeed.
And then you hear some like loud running steps, and you see like Sammy go right
Oh,
to
boy.
Flora. Where is it? It's like right in her face. She's holding it, and then she's like, "What are you talking about? Where is my toy? Where is my plushie?"
Did you lose it? We can help you look for it.
He looks up and he puts up 3 fingers like a
It's a
child to
bunny plush
exaggerate.
toy, by the way.
I have three plushies normally. I have one crocodile, one bear, and a bunny. And the bunny's gone. Where is it?
Hmm.
And he looks at Flora, and Flora is just like completely confused. She doesn't understand what, and she's like, "I didn't touch any of them."
I ask Sammy if he can show me where it should be. Maybe it fell down or something.
I looked already everywhere in my room. It's not there.
Yes, but I'm a ranger. I find things.
Pretty sure she took it.
No,
Whatever.
Flora doesn't steal.
She then goes, whatever. She then goes upstairs like in a stomping foot after foot, like an angry child does, and then motions. Just before he passes the first door, he looks at you. Never go in there. And then he goes to the next door behind there, over here, and goes inside. All right, then, if you're so good at it, find my toy.
I know where it is. Well, I go into the room and I would like to do a perception roll because I'm not aware of the situation.
What?
All right, so you
You gotta be
perceive this.
fucking kidding me.
You perceive the room itself. You see the bed. You see that it was just people just laid in it. But you also see like 2 plushies left. You see the crocodile one. You see then the teddy bear on the right. But then there is like a single missing spot in the middle for the bunny one. But yeah, other than that, that's what you perceive and see.
Oh, that's strange. It doesn't seem to be in this room anymore.
Then Sammy is like,
Range.
and then Sammy looks like, well, duh. Well,
do I perceive anything around the area? Like,
so here's the thing: perceiving is seeing what you want to see in terms of like, if you want to track something.
Okay, can I track whatever?
That's mostly like it's more of a survival thing.
Should I roll survival to track?
Yeah, because it uses your wisdom.
Let's go.
All right.
Good luck,
So the only thing you can see from whatever happened, or no, what you can choose either survival, you can choose investigation. That's also a possibility if you want to look into something.
Investigation is +0.
Okay. So then with a 12, well, you know that the plushie was there at least at first glance. But seeing as you want to track something that doesn't really leave footprints, it's kind of hard to, immediately see what could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I don't really know where it went, I suppose.
Not really. Not really.
Okay, I turn around and ask Flora and Sammy if something out of the ordinary happened today.
One little second.
You're not gonna find it.
Can't you just fucking throw it somewhere and we act like we find it? Like, do I really have to go down the path to ask them if anything was special today and they say the only thing that's different is you being here?
It's mine now. Fuck
Oh
off.
my god. You're making this no easier.
Of course, that's my job. That's why I'm here. That's why Isaac invited me.
In any case, all right. So what was your question, Edge?
I want to ask them if anything is out of the ordinary today.
I don't know. Nothing out of the ordinary. Only that, and then suddenly, as the child thinks, is like, and then normally a child cannot say this, like, that And then he just runs out of the room and goes like where Asuka is sitting at the hallway. He's like, "Where is it?" So now you see
You had so
Sammy
many
like
ways
looking
out.
at you in the face. Where did you put it? Not funny.
I
Fine.
shrug at the kid. Where is what? Calm down.
My bunny toy. Where is it?
Bunny toy? Kid, how old do you think I am? I might be small, but I'm not a child. I don't need toys.
Roll me deception check.
Let's
Fail
go.
it.
Let's go. Deception.
Civil net 20?
Don't you even.
Probably. He can't nat 1.
Okay.
Well, that means I need to roll an insight check on my side.
Can I roll as well?
Sure, you can roll an insight.
Okay, never mind.
1.
What it's worth.
I hope
Let's
Sammy
go.
notices at least.
Alright. I'm gonna roll a d20 and I'm gonna add Sammy's charisma modifier, which is a 1.
Wow,
Rolled a
that's
12.
high.
For a child.
That's good enough.
charismatic.
An 11 is
But
good
it is
enough.
good enough. Is like liar, and then he starts like kick you in the shins. It's like a little bit.
Mother!
I try to hold Sammy back. Hold on, let's just
First I
take it
get
from it, and we
to the
don't need to
gremlin
be
over there.
violent.
And he's like trying to like squirm away from you, but he's mostly trying to kick Asuka in whatever way or form. Actually, now that you hold him higher up, he can actually start kicking her face.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh my god, this derails. Okay, I
okay.
put Sammy down and I'm like, okay, empty the pockets.
Empty the pockets. Why should I empty my pockets?
Because he declared that you are lying.
I sleight of hand it into Edge's pockets. Can I do that?
it's the
Yes.
plushie is. Well, it's not that big. I suppose it is possible, but currently all eyes are on you, so it's not that easy. A sleight of hand is.
Look there, a dragon.
That's not gonna work.
Oh.
Jesus, man.
Oh god.
All you had to do was drop the teddy somewhere.
Oh yeah, that could work.
It's a
Yeah,
bit
yeah, yeah.
late.
No. That's a
He
good idea.
knows you are lying.
Sleight of hand still
No,
works.
he knows you're lying.
No, the roll is there. I have to do something with it.
No, it makes sense.
And-
A sleight of hand would be to make someone look somewhere else while you do something else. That's a sleight of hand.
That's a potential way. That's
Okay,
how.
then what is dropping the bunny and
Yeah, but
pretending it wasn't
you have
me?
to give him like disadvantage for that shit. Like, there's no shot while we're fighting, and
what is
Sammy
that
declared
roll,
he is
Isaac?
lying.
1 second. Let me just take a decent think about this. I'm not going to go too deep into it though. I'll go with Ether's comment on the fact that sleight of hand is a form of distraction in and of itself. But here's the thing: people, when, for example, a magician like IRL, like, or an AGT or whatever it is, they want the attention on them. They want people to look at them because then they know where they're going to look at. So I'm going to not induce Asuka to have a disadvantage on that. On this situation, because I think it goes in line with trying to deceive you all into something. But it depends on how you roleplay it, Asuka. So roleplay me well, and I'll lower the DC. Roleplay me bad, and I'm going to keep it high.
Right. While Edge is accusing me,
I'm not accusing you.
or the kid,
And
Sammy
he has
is
declared that you're a liar. Yes, go on.
he is accusing me and calling me a
No.
liar. I shrug and flail my hands around. You know, cause I'm fuck.
Take your time. That's how RPing goes.
So I shrug and flail my hands around, saying that I'm not a liar and I have no use whatsoever for a plush bunny toy. And I'm not even a bunny person, you know. I'm actually more into. I kind of derail the whole situation. Like I
did.
start talking about like I'm not even a bunny person. Why would I? If anything, I would have taken the crocodile one, which I might later.
You're horrible. Oh gods. Okay, your little kleptomaniac, keep going.
And I say bunnies are lower on the what is it, the feeding pyramid. If
Okay.
anything, I'd have taken the crocodile since he's higher on the the
Okay.
predator and
Your
prey
BS is
pyramid.
causing your DC to go higher, by the way.
Yeah.
That means that's a bad thing for you.
And what?
That's a bad thing for you. Difficulty
No,
class
I'm
means that's the
derailing the
number
whole
you need.
situation. It's great. I'm I'm just talking shit, and I'm starting to tell Sammy and Flora like how crocodiles are like amazing animals and amazing predators, and you know how many teeth a crocodile can have. Like, I tell them all kinds of bullshit and stuff.
And where is this all going? What are you doing now? You talk out of your
trying
ass, but what are you doing?
Yeah, like so they forget the situation, and then I can, get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, but what are you doing with the evidence? That's the question I'm asking.
Well, while I'm explaining and doing my hand motions, quickly out of my sleeves, something might just drop to the floor over to one of those couches, perhaps. I don't know, maybe.
Roll me a final deception check then.
Deception, not sleight of hand.
The sleight of hand is already locked, so we know what's happening.
All right, fine.
I'll go with the deception to see if you can decently deceive or distract them with your BS things. Ah, you motherfucker! Just
Let's
on 15.
go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ah, I hate you so much. Okay. Fine. You know what? Sabine, roll me an insight check. And I'm gonna roll one for Sammy as well. I'm gonna roll one for Sammy as well.
All this over the fucking thing. You just had to.
Okay, so Sammy doesn't see it. Sabine sees that you're trying to distract, but he doesn't see exactly what you did. He has an inkling that you did something because he saw your motions, but Sammy did not completely. So Sammy is all in the palm of your hands.
Yeah,
But
I'm telling him
Sabine
about
has
crocodiles and
But
stuff.
Sabine has an inkling that the initial bullshit that you're spewing from your ass is indeed a way to do, but she doesn't see what you exactly did.
I mean, there's not much he can potentially do when suddenly the plushie is by the couch and he was doing bullshit.
Couldn't you wait a little bit, Soul? Couldn't you wait a little bit?
It was a guess.
Couldn't you just wait a little bit because the girl who is standing at the top of the stairs is looking at what the entire situation is? Not
I'm
really top of the
sorry.
stairs,
I did
but
not mean it as an actual potential thing.
It's all right. It just means that great minds think alike. Anyway, all right. So what do you do now, Mr. Bunny Obsessed? I like crocodiles more.
Well, suddenly I quit my nonsense and I point over to something up on the floor over there. Like, what's that? Wait, could this be what you're looking for? And I pick up the bunny plush.
Oh, I live like, 15 minutes from you? I could just come over and give a little tick slap just for that.
Can I take a dagger and throw it in front of him and tell him to quit bullshitting and do an intimidation?
How about you do that when the children aren't there?
Okay.
Okay. Just as an advice, you can still do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. But it's your choice.
I still want to do the intimidation check, even though my intimidation is shit.
So, just tell me first what you RP and then do your roll.
I see Suka, like, shift the bunny over to the couch, then turn over and be like,
you did not see the shift.
Okay.
You
I
knew
saw
that something
him...
was gonna happen, so you have an inkling that that's what the reason was.
All right. So I see Suka being like, oh, no, there's the bunny over there. Look, it's by the couch. And I just look him in the eyes, and I know that you did some shady shit here. I don't know exactly what you did, but it's very suspicious that this bunny just appeared after we were kicking and screaming and looking at you.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't
want
know.
you to admit what you did
It's
and say you're
children.
sorry.
They're causing a ruckus. They play with stuff.
You are no taller than them, and you're no better than them.
All right. How about you, roll?
Excuse me, I'm exactly like 1 centimeter taller than them.
But first
Unlucky.
of all, yeah, then he just needs to do a wisdom saving throw and hope he rolls 9 or higher.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, against an intimidation, it's always a wisdom saving throw.
Are you fucking kidding
Well,
me?
Okay, Asuka, I want you to describe your character knowing that. So first of all, an intimidation is not always a guaranteed you're gonna do what I say. An intimidation is a situation where it is easier for them to do what you ask, but it's not always a 100%. It can skew in a way that they can still say no, I won't, for example, say I'm sorry, but probably won't do it again, or I will say I'm sorry, but I might do it again. You know, stuff like that.
I will most definitely do it again.
You're a horrible person.
Do you
but okay.
say this out loud?
No, I sell this to God.
You do
So
know
do
that
you
that's,
at
that's
least
your other
admit it, you
DM,
took
right?
it, and say you're sorry? Oh my god, resolve this for us, Isaac. Somehow.
And just so you know, Suka, don't forget that Edge is your other DM. You don't want to have two.
I don't care. I just.
That doesn't carry over.
Anyways, yeah, that's a possibility. Is all. Anyways, to move this on, Sammy is coming. It just takes the bunny, goes up to his room while you're doing your whole discussion with Sabine. Then stomps down, has a little coin in his hand. It's a copper one. Slams it into your chest, together with your scroll. Here, go to there. Did your job, and get out. Never come back.
To me?
Yeah, to you.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
And as that happens, he goes back up to his room. Well, that's just that's what happens.
All right, that was cool. That went fine.
In any case, it's like then it's like you feel like a tug on your sleeve, on your right sleeve, and you see
Me?
you see Flora
Yeah.
no on Asuka tugging on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look
And
over.
She signs to you like, that was very mean of you.
Well, I look down and I shrug and I avert my eyes, somewhat guilty, but mostly, not really caring too much.
Sad you got caught.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm like, I'm mad at you. She signs.
Well, you wouldn't be the first, and you won't be the last.
I want you to teach me. She signs.
Sure, one day, kid, and I pat
But
her on
only
the
if you
head.
never do this again to Sammy.
Yeah, well, yeah, that sounds all right. Children don't really have what I'm interested in anyway. You see, you have to understand. This
Can
is
I pull her
stronger than
away at this
myself.
point?
Yeah, sure, you can try.
This is stronger than myself. It's like compulsive. Sometimes when I see something, I need to just, take it and have it.
Oh, and then she tries to she isn't sure, and she tugs at she goes to the
It's like an illness, like this plague thing.
She goes to a little book that's in the center of the living room, and she takes it. Then she scribbles through it, and then she almost pushes it close to your face, and then you see a word with a hand sign that says kleptomaniac.
Hmm.
And then she points to the page, and then she points to you.
Klepto what? Sorry, I'm not that literate. But
Then she shows it to
sure.
Sabine.
I nod and sign back to her, beware.
And then she like a bee, and then she signs the word for bee, like the little buzzing bees, and then
I
what's
don't think
where?
that's how hand signs work.
I don't know. Me neither, but we're going with it.
Okay. I just look confused. And tell her we talk about it later.
Okay. Then she like starts to stretch a little bit, showing that she's also a bit tired. And she goes to one of the couches in the living room, and she starts to like just lay down a little bit. All right, we're gonna change scene while you do your whatever the hell over there. While Charles is probably going, I don't know where you want to go.
I was going to the mayor's house, like, go and
All right.
well, collect
Okay.
my thing.
Let's change scene to Zolp. Zolp, you are almost finished with your tools. First of all, we can see that you are slamming hard on the item itself, using bigger tools, smaller tools. If electrical tools exist, you would hear like zzz, zzz at the same time as well. So all of these things are happening just for a small little necklace. But precision isn't one of your best things, but effort and intent make up for it. Um, uh, I need to look up something. Hmm. La, 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 la. Okay. So as you approach the last steps for your for the completion of your item, you know that to finish off this amulet of health, which you have, is to put in the ruby stone that should be in the center of it. And there are two ways to do so. One is to solve it in with by applying heat magics onto it and then melt it within. And other techniques that were used are to literally slam it into it with the precise force. Which option do you choose?
Zolb decides to do it the delicate, proper way.
So as you try to get the correct tool to apply the heat, your hand starts to tremble, and is actually going slowly towards the hammer. What do you do?
I try and fight off whatever my arm is doing and carry on
So you
while I curse at
again,
myself.
yeah. So you go towards the heat tool, but then again towards the hammer against the tool. I would like for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. You want to I want you to use what's currently in the lead for you, what's currently in control, and I'm going to be the other one, and we're gonna have an inside your head conversation.
With joy.
Yeah, it's like, no, must smash stone.
Oh no.
Do it properly. Do it properly. We are
No,
professional.
smashing is professional. Must smash stone in, stays in place.
No, we will smash the stone. We do it properly. And
No,
you will be quiet. I am in charge.
No, me in charge. Which is why you failed your wisdom saving throw and you actually take the hammer. For the last roll, how about you roll me a strength roll? No. How about you roll me an attack hit? An attack
Shit.
hit with a blunt weapon.
One-handed warhammer.
One-handed warhammer. A 9
that.
plus 1. Okay, so just as the other side actually takes enough control, smash, and then, but because of the split thing, it actually like literally miss the side. You actually smash in the other side. Everything else like dunk, goes up and down at the table. And you start to like sweat profusely from this line. It's like, roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Shit the bed. Why does it keep asking if I want to do it publicly?
Okay. It's like, no, must smile. Now you suddenly like get a vigor again between your fingers. The tingling goes away. The annoying voice in your head is pushed back enough for you to probably continue on. What do you do?
I muttered to myself, stupid goblin, and then grab the correct tool that I wanted with and to slowly melt and fix the gem correctly.
All right. While this all is happening, Peter, Skux, and just as you arrive at the mayor's house and you open the door because there was a small line before you, Charles approaches you and it's your turn to go inside if you wish to.
I will confidently walk inside while bleeding all over the floor.
But you weren't bleeding.
Yeah, he
That's-
wasn't. He has some wounds for sure. That are hurting a little bit. But if you were actually bleeding out, then you would have like fainted by now.
No.
But you don't
I'm a
have the
goblin,
bleeding
I can
debuff.
survive deadly wounds.
Of course, of course. As you enter, is like, oh, hello. All right. Whoever wants to be first, come to the front. And she just
I
like
would.
she blows like a little bit of gum as like as it pops, and then she like she eats it back up. It's like, all right, who is it?
I will shove the two others away and go up to the counter first.
It's like, oh, don't you look jolly?
Indeed,
We'll run
Stacy.
you through.
Oh, you know, the usual people that want to kill children.
She then suddenly stands upright, is like, again?
I see this as a common occurrence.
I don't like it. I'll take this personally with Mayor Xenos. What the fuck is wrong with people? Did you at least kill them off?
Well, the guy behind me there, he blasted the brains out of one of them.
Heh.
I wave.
And I figured the two others needed some time with the guards.
She like
So-
laughs. That's the best thing I've heard today. All right, you got me in a good mood. Give me a scroll. Did you get a coin?
Yes, so I'll hand her my platinum coin, and I'll also put the parchment and the scroll and the coin for Sabine on the side, and mention that that's Sabine's work done as well.
Normally it ain't allowed, but I'm in a good mood. So, okay. Tell her next time that she has to come here personally for her stuff. But since you're all in the same group, I can suppose I'll do that. Let's see. What color did I give Sabine again for a coin? Was it gold?
Platinum.
Platinum as well? Okay.
Do I get a
So-
platinum coin?
You got a bronze one
The fuck?
because Sammy was absolutely not happy with you. Anyways,
Wow.
so all right, let's start with you. Here we go. So you can get this. Is made by Dr. Xenos. This is a vial of venom. It's stronger than poison. Put it to good use. And 30 gold. And she gives you a bag of gold in it. And then for your other friend, it's also 30 gold. She gives you a little bag. And she pulls out a +1 short bow.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
just
a
add that.
magical. That's a magical bow.
Just add that.
+1. Yeah. Plus.
That's-
Sorry. Let me finish. The my apologies for interrupting. It's +1's items are enchanted weapons. They're magical ones, so all their attacks count as magical. Just so you know. Okay. The +1 indicates that you have a +1 to hit and a +1 to damage when you hit. So you can just search one +1 short bow up in the list and then just drag and drop onto into your character sheet later when you meet Skux, or now. It just depends on the roleplay. Sorry, Ree, you can now do your things you wanted to ask.
No, I was just gonna say that he can just add that to his
Okay,
inventory
you-
because I'll hand
okay.
it once I meet him again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and the 30 gold you can also add to your inventory.
Do you give me all of it?
Yeah.
You will. Okay. Okay.
I'm not asking.
Because you
You would
know
be like-
I do trust you. Okay. Okay. I'll
I'm
add
a
the full
murderer,
30.
not a thief. Come on.
Okay. Okay.
He has some class.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Skux. Asuka is a thief with a murderer subclass.
I have assassin.
He's such a duality. Anyways, all right. How about you, Mr. Brain Milkshake?
I show the platinum coin and everything included.
All
I
right.
investigated everything. Should be okay.
Seems pretty cool. Okay. She takes the platinum coin. She takes the. Uh-huh. All right. Can you describe what happened there? What did you find?
There were markings on the ground from teleportation spells.
Hmm.
There was
Okay.
also a pocket dimension left. I took care of that, and everything should be okay.
All right. Anything else that happened in there?
Not really.
Okay, I'll write this down. I will relay this to Dr. Zeno, says it is important to know what happens over here. Okay. Here you get, for the platinum coin, you will get 30 gold. Here you go.
Let's go.
And I'm going to give you this. And then she gives you a scroll.
What type of scroll is it?
Well, it is a scroll containing a spell.
Okay, I'll unfollow it and check what spell is inside it.
It's the haste spell, a 3rd level spell.
Oh, let's go. That's a concentration one. If I get hit, I'll be fucked.
So, for clarification as to what the haste spell is, it is a concentration spell of up to 1 minute, which makes it so that the target speed is doubled, and it gains another 2 bonus to AC. And have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and gain an additional action on each of their turns.
Ooh.
Yeah, but once the spell ends, they cannot move or take actions until their next turn after that.
Yeah.
So it can be quite make or break, but it's an only one-time use. But you're a wizard, so you can do with it what you want.
I can transcribe it into my book.
Yeah, it will take a while, but you can. Do you know the rules for transcribing spells into books?
I think it has like gold
6
cost.
hours or something?
It
And it
has a
takes a
gold
while.
cost depending on the level spell and also an amount of time needed to learn it. Basically, most of the time it's like a long rest that you have to spend.
Mhm.
and you use the better part of that long rest to inscribe the spell into your spell book, and an amount of gold needed for the stuff to expend it. But depending on what you specialize yourself in as a wizard, you or no, you can't. You are a blade song wizard, so you don't have a specialization in learning.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, so it'll
okay.
take as the normal amount, so not half the amount. Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
using Xanta's guide? Because that's disgustingly expensive.
Um, Let's me take a look. What the expense is right now?
15 to 250,000 gold pieces and 1 to 48 work weeks.
Yeah.
Man, some of these rules are cruel.
It's kind of insane, yeah, because they want to outline how powerful each spell is. They want to have an amount of impact. So when you do use like spells like Burning Hands, um, it should have a ginormous impact. It should flip the switch basically. All spells are like that, and I think that because spell casting might happen in a lot of places in a lot of time, but it's actually quite rare. Not everybody can be a wizard or a sorcerer, or these things are actually rare on their own. Like you are like the 0.1% that exists in this world that freely can or cannot use spells. Um,
I like to think of them as like a small like college course sort of thing, like a year's college course, up to a year's
yeah,
college course. That's sort of like
yeah,
what you think about. You're learning, especially how to do
yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
indeed. uh, Wizards, uniquely wizards, can learn a shit ton of spells. Like
Yes.
I'm not talking about just, oh yeah, those spells that are uniquely to warlocks. No, no. You will almost see at every spell that a wizard can and shall probably learn it. To limit that and to give a bit of a balance is that wizards have a book, and in that book is where they keep all their spells. And to limit the amount of spells they can put in it, they have to spend hours upon hours and a lot of money because hours require eating, drinking, living spaces, maybe even like buying materials, and that is all translated into the amount of gold that is used. They are talking about weeks, which is what Ether says. For this campaign, I will tone down the amount of hours needed for a spell to be learned. um, for you to learn this haste spell, Kareen, I will require you to have long rested at least 4 times.
All right.
Right? I will need to. So that's the one part. I will see for the gold. Um, so normally, what is the conversion for a spell? I think it was depending on the level, and then that times how much was it? Um, is it 50 gold per level? So that means 150?
Oh,
I have no clue on these rules.
I've got a little table here. I'll copy it if you want to the chat.
Yeah, could you or show it to me? I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to be like extreme on one thing and then too low on the other. Level
This is from
3 work.
tabletopbuilds.com. I don't know if it's exactly legit, but they seem okay.
Right, that's a 500 gold cost for 4 levels for 4 long rests to spend. Instead, we'll make it so that you have to spend 100 gold, Kareen.
Okay.
So that means 25 gold per long rest that you invest to learn the spell. Once you start learning the spell, you will already use up the scroll. You won't be able to use it in combat or any of that. I think those are
Okay.
acceptable circumstances.
Yep.
If at any point you see something else that is maybe better or you feel cheated out, just contact me and we can work something out. All right?
Yeah, sure. I think this is great.
So you can write it down for me. I won't remember it probably. So for per level spell, let's see. So if 100 is for third level, I suppose 75 for second, 50 for first level, and then that's divided on the long rests that I will think upon on the fly. 4 long rests, 25 gold per long rest that you spend time writing the spell in your spellbook. Is that good?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. So with that done, all right. Now the last one, Dr. Charles.
With a tired look, I put my coin on the table with the scroll attached.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. You did your rounds. Nurse Joy seems to be very happy. That's good. Okay, here you go. Because there we go. Because you're giving us there we go, a more intentional a more important task in the village. You'll be given 50 gold, and she will give you a greater healing potion.
Hmm.
Damn.
I give a slight bow and I thank her for her, for the stuff.
All right. Thank you for coming. Now get the fuck out if you don't have anything else to do here. Right. Okay, at this point, it's all up to you all. Everybody can choose where they want to go, how they want to do it. It's now well into the afternoon. So let's just say it's now um, about 5. Zolp, you just managed to finish your Amulet of Health, which is now finished
Fuck.
completely. That's the moment where Peter, Charles, and Skux leave the house. That's the moment where Asuka got kicked out, and Sabine is.
I
don't
stay and
know.
chill.
You stay with. Okay.
Since it's
So-
evening, I'll go towards Sabine's house. Well, not Sabine's
Oh, it's my house now.
Well, technically you're the
You
one in
stole
charge
it.
there.
All right. So you go there. What does Peter do?
I'll do the same.
Everybody goes there. Zolp, you're just you loner. Oh, you.
No,
poor loner.
I'm going to set up a little stall outside my new blacksmith. I'm going to be buying old pots and pans for 1 silver piece each.
Sorry,
He
you're
sets
doing
up
what now?
shop. Let's go.
You set up a shop outside of the shack.
Yeah, I want to buy all the old pots and pans, all the cast
Oh
iron
my
pots and
God.
pans for 1 silver piece each. No
That
matter the
aren't
quality, as
the-
long as most of them is there.
That are the environment. Oh, well, now you're just gonna have to make me think some stuff on the fly. Why do you want all these iron pots and pans?
Because I need iron to smith.
For the glory of Satan.
We now have a smith. I
Uh,
love it.
This is a very poor environment. Seeing as you're a goblin with a dead rat around your head, how about you roll me a d20 with disadvantage, and we'll see how that goes.
Well, okay, but I was thinking that the fact they need money and I need pots and pans.
They probably
The
need money, but they
side
also
of-
need
I could do
pots
that
of
twice.
pans. Yeah, but they also need pots and pans to,
Cook.
cook
12.
and stuff. You've managed to procure iron, right?
Yeah, just iron pots and pans. I think they're worth like a couple of gold, really. But if they're used and broken and crap, I can melt them down.
Uh,
Oh, Isaac.
okay. I have to do conversions again to you. God damn it.
I was offering 1 silver piece each. That's all I'm offering.
5.
You can take that away from the amount of people that might want to actually sell it at that price.
What are you planning on crafting to sell?
I think I can make swords or armor with this.
I'll pay you for some good armor. Just saying.
I never said it'd be good.
Steal
I, said
your
I never said it would be good. I said I'll make swords and armor.
I think armor is gonna be expensive. He's gonna need a lot of pots.
And
It's
We
a
can
lot,
steal
indeed.
some.
Yeah.
What you managed to procure is about 3.5 kilograms of iron, which is just enough to like make an actual iron thing that people use to iron their clothes with. That's
That's a
the
start.
amount. That's the amount that you.
We can iron our armor when we get it.
tomorrow more people hear about it and more might come.
Suppose. It'll cost you a total of a gold, considering that we can round it off downwards then.
So I went
Is it
from 11
correct? Let me
gold to
take a
1
look.
gold piece. So that's 10 pieces of I sold, I think.
10
Oh,
pieces
10
of
pieces I
silver
bought.
is a gold, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, just take off 1 gold then.
Okay.
So you did that while you were doing your little buying stuff from people. Let's see. So the group approaches the secluded house. You see Asuka just coming outside with a little
Let's go.
bronze coin, lifting it up in the air, appraising it a little bit. Sabine is still inside the house, so I don't know what you three do.
I would probably start preparing dinner with my limited survival skills.
Sure, roll survival.
Uh-oh. Well, at least it's my
It's
soup
gonna
was
be
decent.
good food, that's for sure.
Let's go.
Oh, damn.
No, I'll show Flora like this is how you cook. You just a lot of
She
heat
mix-
and
she
water and just
intensely-
yeet it in.
She intensely look how you heat this up. She's like amazed and wowish. For
Mhm.
her, it's a child's eye, right?
And the trick is always a lot of salt adds to the flavor.
As I
Always, always what now?
A lot of salt.
She should not-
MSG.
What? We love
Okay,
salt.
so Charles, Skux, Peter, what do you do?
as I see like Asuka admiring her little piece of copper.
I am not
I like
admiring it. That's God who says that.
Well, anyways, when I see the copper coin in Asuka's hand, I snicker a little bit and I like move towards the door, and I give like 3 knocks on it.
I thought he was gonna show off his platinum
He
coin.
doesn't
No,
have it
no.
anymore.
Because he's gonna regret showing off whatever he's carrying.
Scotch will just say, enjoy your reward.
Yeah, I tell Flora to check who it is, and then
Okay, so Flora, again, you hear some scuffling going towards the door. You hear like a chair being slided over the ground, going forward. Then you hear some clicking sounds again. The door opens a little bit. No, sorry. Then you hear the chair being pushed away again. And then you hear the door opening again, and she sees you three, and then she just like takes a breath in and waves at all 3 of you with her hand, and she opens the door a bit further open.
As I greet Flora, I enter the building.
Right. She
Hey,
looks at
Flora.
Peter and at Skux, and she waves and she says hello in sign language.
Hey, Flora, and
Can I say hello in sign language as well?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
by
sure
this-
it's just waving.
I'll
By-
just
by
copy
this-
whatever she's doing.
All right. Well, now you know how to say hello in sign language then.
hog.
It- Is it
I'll-
just okay? I'm gonna look it up. What's hello in sign language?
I think it's just
Is
waving
it
your
just
hand up.
waving?
It's a
Kind
wave,
of like
yeah.
how the Indians did it.
It's a left to right hand sig.
Left to right.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. I know how to say enjoy your meal, which is like your 2 fingers downwards, the other one's up, and you have to do a slide motion below your lips. That's how you say enjoy your meal.
Restaurant owner here.
Yeah, because I have. There are sometimes people who. I really want to learn actual sign language so I
I
can.
know how to
easily
flip someone
communicate.
off in sign language.
Yeah. Okay. How about you take 1 damage in game for that comment? No, just no, just joking. And
I think most of ASL is quite simple once you've got the hang of just learning it.
yeah. It's just muscle memory in my mind. Once you have that under control. Anyways, so you say hi back in sign language. She's like perks up because you also start to learn. She's ecstatic that she can talk with multiple people.
and I'll ask her where the boy is, Sammy.
She motions upstairs towards the no. Well, you can't see the rooms, but she motions upstairs.
I'll nod and go in and go upstairs.
Oh, okay. You go upstairs. She looks a bit in a weird manner. She shrugs her shoulders. She looks at Peter, who's still outside.
I go in as I'm saying hello. And
She waves at you and then slams the door shut. Then takes the chair and slowly squeaks it in front of the door, stands up on it and closes all the locks, then goes off and slowly pushes the chair back
She's
to its
sulking?
position. What?
Is she sulking?
No, she isn't. She's just
Oh, okay.
because the chair is big and she's small and she's just pushing it, and then she dusts off her whatever her robes or whatnot, and then she goes back to the kitchen to see what Sabine is doing.
Mm.
But I'm more curious as to for what Ree is planning, what the Skux is doing. All right, so you go upstairs. What do you do? So as you can see, once you come up the stairs over here, this is the hallway. You can see multiple pictures on the side of the wall over there with a window over here, and then the two doors over here and over here.
But I've never been in here, so I'll just shout for him. Sammy,
Alright.
you there?
And then you hear the further door open. It's like, huh? Who's that? Hey, who let you inside?
What? Weren't I supposed to come inside?
Well, at least they should ask me if I allow people in. What is this?
Is this what you get for having a woman in your house?
Ooh.
And just like in those PlayStation games, above suddenly in your peripheral it says Sammy will remember this.